The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards at Heart, and welcome back to Puzzle General's Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2020. We are on match 3 of our triple header marathon of Group D action. We will be seeing the last match of Group D being played here with FFRPro21 currently sitting at 1-0, and raikourider sitting at 0-1. And to join me in calling the action for this last match of the group is our very own Tay-Man.
Yo, how's it going, everyone? Thanks for having me yet again.
Yet again for what we expect to be the ending on a whimper kind of ending for this group, with FFR and Raiko being so far apart in times, but you never know with this game. We could be in for a few more fireworks yet. And let's see, if you're just joining us for the first time and you're not exactly sure what's going on with this game when you see it, not everyone does understand it the first time, then let me try to explain how this game gets played, how we like to play it around here. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25th, 2000 in North America and March 2nd, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than just simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break your stack through the top, you lose. So you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think that they can no longer make a move. Hard mode contains 15 stages, and V-Hard and S-Hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win 3 races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. Alright, let's review one more time how we got to this place in this tournament, what we are doing in this tournament, and what we're going to be doing in this tournament going forward. So we started these proceedings with 4 round-robin groups of 3 to 4 players, and throughout this tournament we will be racing each other, trying to beat the computer opponents in the one-player stadium as fast as we can, and we're going to be putting ourselves toe-to-toe against each other in best-of-5 races. So, as I explained, the first to win 3 races will win each match. For this starting group stage, we will be playing on hard mode, But when we get to the double elimination final bracket, we will be upping that to V hard and S hard as we go further along. The top 2 players in each group will advance to the final bracket, so there's not going to be a lot to trim, but we are going to be doing some trimming, and we will be starting that trimming very, very shortly, because as we review the latest standings for Group D, we see that FFRPro is currently up front at 1-0 record and is expected to make that 2-0 against Raiko, who just lost a heartbreaker of a 5-game match to Lightning. It was one of the craziest matches we've seen in this tournament. It's only the second 5-game set that we've played out of all of these matches. So as we take a look at these players side by side, we see that these players best. Oh, that needs to be updated. That's no longer a 1031 for raikourider. That is now about a 1003 that he's set in that last match. So Raiko's riding a bit hot. He gets streaky, but his streaks are looking pretty solid in terms of being able to compete. But let's face it, Tay, FFR is just on another level.
Yeah, I think in order for Raikou to pull this out, FFR would need like 30 seconds on every single stage or something like that. I don't want to do the exact calculation, but FFRPro's cursor speed is just so good, and yes, you might rely on that cursor speed a little bit too much, but that's not really gonna make the difference in this matchup right here, I'd say, because that cursor speed means, like, even if he drops the initial chain, he can just raise the stack and fire off a secondary attack. So yeah, this is just going to be a match that we enjoy for the sake of Puzzle League. You know, sometimes when sports teams are out of it and they're still playing at the end of the season, some people say, well, what's the point? And the point is just because the game is beautiful. It's fun to play. It's fun to watch. It's fun to hang out in the stands and watch Gary 2 go on for 3 minutes. I mean, that is an art right there.
I do think Gary will be the ultimate winner. Let's be fair here. Gary is one of the ultimate trolls at the very end of the run. Bruno too. They've both been doing a number on all of our players in this tournament, and I think we will get the most enjoyment out of this match from seeing. I guess for me, more just seeing these players overcome those trolls, like the occasional troll at the end can make things a bit spicy, but we really just want to see some good gameplay at the end of the day. We just want to see some really swag combos and chains, and we want to see those lead to some good gameplay, some good times all around. That said, I think we're all making the foregone conclusion that this is going to be a 3-0 for FFR. But we'll just have to see what it takes to get to that point.
Yeah, even Raikou was joking about that in the chat. Let's get this 3-0 over with. But you know, we're still going to have a good time. I just want to watch these two people these two runners at the top of their game. possibly, like, maybe FFR wants to go all out and go for the first sub-9 of the tournament. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be nice. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to the action. I have notified the players that they are free to start whenever. Raiko getting his chaining practice in time attack. Apparently got an X18 chain in preparation, so...
I caught that. It's like, what? What the... He's gonna be able to get those conservative straps off for sure. Gotta nuke Gary from orbit.
Alright. Our race timer is counting down now, and we will be seeing the start of this race shortly. After dealing with the last couple matches, it's nice to see two streams that are reasonably synced for once. Anyway.
It would have been... Yeah, unfortunately, it comes in a match that probably isn't going to be that close, but it is nice to know exactly where people are.
FFR didn't start that super clean, and yeah, we're pretty much synced right out of the first stage. So yeah, in these hard mode stages, especially early on, you want to see times in the 10 to 20 second range. Usually at the highest levels, you're going to be looking for below 15 seconds if you're going to compete for world record, and you kind of want to do what FFR's doing. I think that was a frame perfect 6 combo there from FFR. He made a combo from which there should have been nothing. That's just one of the ways that FFR shows he's amazing at this game.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see him just go all out here. I mean, he could play conservatively and definitely pull out the win, but I think that his lead and skill level would more than tolerate a couple hiccups.
Well, Misty's giving FFR a bit of a hiccup here. Is that gonna be a break for Raiko, or is Misty just... Well, no, Raiko didn't send enough. And Misty did clear a bit extra, so yeah, Raiko's spending a little more time here. FFR gonna move on, taking about a 15 second lead to be my estimation going into Surge here.
I don't understand how someone can move their cursor that fast, because I do that and then I get dropped inputs.
It would take me years still just exclusively playing this game to try to get close to that. It doesn't feel fair sometimes. But that's the biggest gift FFR has, and that's the weapon he's used the most to his success in these tournaments. He's placed in the top 4 in all of those tournaments. He even won the very first Puzzle League Speedrun tournament for
8
Tetris Attack. There's an 8.
Wow!
I think that's legitimately the second 8-second stage we've seen in this tournament. Oh my goodness gracious! Man, luck really does have to be a lady for that to happen. Wow. Wow, that is very nice. Oh, and you're just throwing out a 10 combo. Sure. Sure.
I'm just so glad I don't have to face this guy in groups. Because cursor speed's not going to matter so much where we're going.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not going to matter. Raiko gonna try to cling to a one-stage deficit now.
That's a pretty good setup for Koga.
That was nice.
13 seconds for Raikou.
A little bit of a stumble from FFR at the start. Kind of an awkward positioning for chains.
Off.
No! Don't. No, Abra, no.
Uh-oh. That's unfortunate.
Well, this could be a break for Raiko. Oh, we didn't make too many combos with that chain. Definitely would have appreciated 2 more lines with that.
Still not topped off on FFR side, and it can. We're seeing the downside of
5 chain, no.
We're seeing the downside of relying too heavily on cursor speed, and dropping the chain gives the AI an opportunity to carry on like this. Holy cow! Like it doesn't matter how good you are. If you give the AI the right circumstances, they will troll you.
Raiko has taken the lead. That single stage was good enough to swing everything in Raiko's favor, and there is going to be a slight 5-second lead going into Blaine. This is definitely not the pace that both players are looking for. It's like 3 seconds, not even 5. My goodness.
I want to take time to appreciate all of the different split names that Raikou has, as he gets a 10 seconds on
goodness gracious.
For Tracy is named Sophia Hall. And I don't know who these people are. To spice things up a bit, I will read out these Raiku's splits name. Raikou is a very, very creative, lore-oriented person. He has he's a big Magic the Gathering player, and he has a deck that's based off of Legend of Zelda lore. So definitely he knows a lot about gaming and media, and expresses that creativity. Okay, so he has Rocket named Carly Jenny. Not familiar. Don't know who that is. I hope someone in the chat is getting some good chuckles off of this.
Oh my.
I am probably one of the least culturally literate people you will ever meet. So I always enjoy learning new things about the pop culture. I have not even seen Star Wars.
Ooh, wow! The lead has been cemented to a full stage now with a 20-second rocket for Raiko. FFR just entering rocket.
Yeah, this is definitely not what Raiku's name for Geo is Victoria Edwards.
That's a name that faintly rings a bell somewhere. Oh! Okay, that'll help. That'll help.
Yeah,
11 seconds for Rocket. FFR showing why he is so consistent. He's able to pull out those late game stages when he needs them.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the less skilled players, the second half is really where they lose all of their time, because they don't get that initial setup as consistently. A 9.
We synced from that. 9 seconds. What in the world? What are we even doing right now? This is turned. This is one of the stranger runs of the tournament so far, to be sure.
FFR going for mostly combos.
Yeah, that was almost combo only, and that worked.
Wow.
He found enough combos to spam in there. That's amazing. And okay. We are we are 80% of the way through this run, and this has become a race. This has become a race.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be feeling too good if you're... Oh, but this might be enough...
Oh! That would have been stupid. It's still a 13. Oh my goodness.
See, like that... We're disappointed that FFR only got a 13 on that Lorelei. That should tell you something.
Oh. Oh, me oh my. I gotta tell you though, this run FFR can't be feeling good about this run if for no other reason that average race times are gonna be used to seed the players who get into the bracket. So the top player in each group will get grouped with the other first place finishers, and their average times will be compared.
Yeah, I have a somewhat rooted interest in this, but you hate to see people struggle. It's a shared struggle for sure, as Bruno goes on for over 45 seconds and just is not letting up. This will... Oh, not even...
Oh no! Oh no!
What is...
Oh, that's got a chance.
What? Oh
wow!
Painful to see.
Oh, Raiko's taking a long time to top off his Bruno too.
That could have been Raiku's chance right there, but now it's going to come down to Gary, and now I can see FFRPro doesn't send a lot to Gary. If that comes back to bite him, I can see Gary going on for... He drops the initial gain on Gary.
Uh-oh.
This is a strong follow-up, though.
Oh, nope.
And now he's going to bring
won't
over...
work. That won't work.
No. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Here's Raiko's chance. Oh, oh, that was so awkward.
That's okay, though. He only set the one. And now...
Oh, a little bit of swag attempting. Oh.
Oh, and FFR.
Oh, there it is.
That was much closer than we expected, but like it was mostly due to FFR having some poor stages. I mean, I'm sure if Raikou had pulled that out and you told him that like if you told him that his first game would be 11:30, he'd probably tell you that would be a guaranteed loss against FFRPro, but he only ended up losing 15-20 seconds or so.
Yes, 11:26 to 11:46. And Raiko's complaining about his RNG.
Ugh.
Wow. Wow. Safe to say, we were not expecting a race that close. That's a pleasant surprise. That is a very, very pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that was a close race. I don't know if I'm rooting for that kind of closeness to happen again, just because it looked like FFRPro was playing kind of sloppily and getting some good luck as well, but you definitely don't want to root for someone who is playing poorly. So hopefully FFRPro will clean things up a bit in the next race and get a little better RNG, but definitely showing what can happen if you drop your chains and keep you strung along for a while.
So that was a really stupid close first race for all the slop that both players had to endure for that one. Yeah, I would agree. Not the kind of close race that we would want to see all the time. Seems like FFR played to Raiko's level just a bit. Really don't need really don't need a Canadian to behave like the New York Giants. That's the stereotype anyway. I don't even know if
Wouldn't it be the New York Jets?
well,
But the Jets worse.
as a franchise, the Jets are just oof. Oof. Just ask Jets fans.
I know almost nothing about NFL, and even I know the Jets are something special. Are the Jets the Mets of the NFL?
You really have to wonder.
We have a Pats fan in chat, and can we get a mod to take care of that, please?
All right, let's just get started with game 2. I didn't even give FFR the Pokeball for that first win. That's how out of it I am right now. My goodness.
Let's see how these guys start off. Oh gosh,
not quite enough.
Is he gonna get away with it?
Ooh, yeah. 2-second lead for Raikou right off the starting block. Definitely love to see some good times from both of these players to start. Like those times are definitely acceptable.
I also wonder possibly if it's a pretty late for. I am currently on Eastern with FFR, but he has to generally get up pretty early for work, and I wonder if possibly the late hour is doing something, or possibly he could be just playing frantically.
For some perspective, at this very moment of recording, it is 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So it is a very, very late night for FFR, and he does have to go to work in the morning. So you do have to wonder how much of that is worrying on him.
Yeah, good start for him. He cuts off that chain that was getting a little too long. There we go. Good recovery.
Made up some ground there. Yeah, Raikou pulled ahead with a nice 10-second Brock, but they are getting much more leveled off now, which is good to see. Oh, I've run out of superlatives. This has been a long night. I'm running out of properly constructive things to say.
It's been a long night, but it's been a good night. I'd say.
It's been well worth it.
I don't think anything's going to top this night until
Sink.
we get to. Oh wow, Twin 19s on certain.
Yep, nothing's changing. These two are still about a second apart, by all accounts. Oh my goodness. What have we got here? There's a 4. Chain of 6. Is that gonna be enough for FFR? I don't think so, no. This might be enough for Raikou though. Yes it is. 15 seconds. Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah, this is getting more and more interesting the longer it goes. We are kind of in a race against the clock just to get to bed at a decent hour.
I was about to say, I mean, lucky enough, I'm working from home right now and really don't get up until 8:30, so I've got some time. But I realize that not everyone is in the same circumstances.
Hello, 11 and 9. My goodness, we're going back and forth. We are, as some would say, toe to toe. We are toe to toe, and make sure if you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Twitch and Twitter @PuzzleGeneral catch up with all of this action as it happens, and make sure you're following all of the runners and the volunteers, because we are definitely enthused to get into the puzzle action this time of year. We always look forward to this tournament, this Puzzle League tournament every year. And it's always a load of fun. And we're definitely seeing our share of fun in this one. Alright, FFR closing out strong with a 14-second Blaine. Getting about 5 minutes heading into tracing.
Being so mean to Raikou. Raikou had a decent amount sent to him and just wasn't enough. So getting the double 4 combo. Yeah, that is
bunch of 4 combo spam though. It's enough. It was somehow enough. The combo shapes did not matter there. Raikou finally done with a 53. But he could very well be done in this race if FFR is going to continue to do stuff like that.
That is the buttery smooth, rapid cursor movement that we're all used to seeing.
7 combo, 5 combo, 8 combos. He's throwing on so many combos! Calm down! Oh my, did FFR wake up? That's a valid question. That's a valid question the live chat's bringing up. Did FFR just wake up? Oh man. This lead getting almost 2 full stages now. We've almost hit the patented 2-stage lead. Well, okay, it's patent pending. The patent's still pending. Oh my goodness, FFR almost beefed that. There was some messy swaps there, and he almost lost that one.
Sometimes save it. Sometimes you mess it up just so you can swag save it. It's like that time Yoannis Cespedes took a bad route on the ball and then dropped it and then threw out the guy at home.
The bait, love it. It's like LeBron James always letting the other team drive into the lane only to block them from behind.
Sometimes you gotta set up your own swag.
Well, both players wishing their swag was super beneficial. They're struggling on their own merits there, so the lead is no longer approaching 2 stages, just 1. There's still plenty of time to
look at that swag that Raikou did. He did the, I think we call that a weight swap chain. Swapping it right before it drops and falling into it.
Yeah, a variation on the catch, I believe. And you're like instead of catching something out of midair, you're catching something as it lands. I think that's also frame perfect. So that is definitely fun. Ooh. Okay. 3 chain with a 5 combo to 6 combo, another 6 combo.
That's
okay.
It looks like it's gonna be good, especially if Lorelei is trying to line up those 2 greens. She's not gonna have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's a current meme, right?
All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Especially if Richie's gonna throw 6 chains on Raikou and waste more of his time. I think that's gonna really put the pin in any chances Raikou might have of surprising us in this race. 23 seconds for FFR's
Yeah.
Bruno.
He's on pace for sub 10 if Gary doesn't go disastrously, because he is still playing for the number 1 or 2 seed. It's gonna be in that range. So if he messes up on Gary, it could definitely cost him. But with that setup, hopefully it's about as good of a start on his Gary as you can expect. But he's doing Gary things.
Gare Bear! No!
Oh, but that's probably gonna do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
The 950 for FFR. Probably average time, especially with that 11 in the first half, or in the first run. His average is still pretty strong, but probably gone up from his runs in the first match. So they're definitely going to have to watch out on that. I know right now my average time is about a 10:24. Cards is yours. It's about 950-ish.
9:55 from what I last remembered. I'll have to go back and look at FFR's races again to confirm the exact time. But I actually gotta think FFR is somewhere in the 1020s. And as we see Raiko struggle more with Lorelei, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have some time to go through those races and figure it out myself. So let me see if I can get an update on that front. So Raiko's finally finished with the Lorelei in 1:06.
I suppose that's the one downside of being in a smaller group, is that you're only going to be playing 6 to 10 stages in 2 matches, and there's a chance there to have a couple of bad runs that just skew your time.
This kind of turnout, it's
I suppose one thing that could be done is, I know in the Tony Hawk games they drop the best and the worst time, or the best and the worst scores of all the skaters in the heats.
Yeah, that is standard. That is standard skate competition fare.
I'm sure everyone would love to see their worst Garys get dropped, but might be discussion for another day.
Well, I can tell you right now that FFR's average is 1013.2.
Oh gosh, that is...
And yeah, Tay, your average is at 1014.3.
I am not planning on getting any more 1140s in my next races, but who knows if I'll have anything to say about that. Yeah, I suppose that's the last bit of intrigue in this tournament is the final match between me and Six. Is Six gonna get 1 race win? And how is the seeding gonna be with the average times? I do like how the way the seeding works is, for the next stage, it gives people, even people that have their spots locked in, a chance to, or something to play for, as Raikou finishes up with about a 13-18 there.
Officially a 13-20. And by virtue of that, FFR will get the second Pokeball. So, as we have basically expected from the start, it is game point for FFRPro, looking to close out with another 3-0 victory in his group. And see, right now, hold on a second. Like FFR has a chance to join you as the only undefeateds, the only 6-0 undefeateds in this tournament so far.
That'd be quite an accomplishment, especially given how random hard mode can be. Like, even if you are expected to win, it's always possible that you'll just get that garbage run. So a clean sweep would be pretty neat. I definitely expect it here.
Here we go. Oh, so much. Oh, FFR cutting that off early.
Nice.
Good decision. Oh, wow.
Good call on that.
Yeah, in the early stage, you can't afford to go big. And going big, he did. Raiko, no slouch in that department either, with 15 of his own. Another double 4 combo and a 4 chain on this Brock. Looks to be a 6. No, little bit of scam. Little bit of a scam there. That's a 21.
A little disappointing.
Oh, Raiko needed one more line.
It's gonna be enough? No.
No.
Just enough time.
Had a whole nother chain built and just did not drop what he had in time. What we got?
Raiku's name for Misty is Serena Peach. And Marcus Jones for Surge.
Ever eclectic.
Marcus Jones is an American mixed martial artist? I don't know if that's what he was going for.
Okay, 17 seconds for Raiko's Misty.
Ooh, that's
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 15. Raikou staying within striking distance. FFR's been getting a little unlucky. Not super unlucky, but AI's found ooh, look at that swag.
Whoa! Whoa, that was a blink and you miss it chain. Not quite big enough for something super fast, but man, you take those. Whew. Just everyone in this, just about everyone in this tournament is just showing us something special. Some things that, in the case of the last match with Raiko and Lightning, that we haven't seen from them before. Like these players are able to pull out their best at these critical moments. Like even though the stakes aren't actually that high, these players are taking this seriously, and that is something fun to see. Another 12. A 12. Like a 12 is, as far as world record pace goes, a 12 is just average. So like it's almost ho-hum to see it from FFR at this point.
Yeah, FFRPro did a couple weeks ago. He got an 8-14, I believe. Look at that 9 combo with the chain.
And just make sure you make it a 3 chain, just for that optimal thickness. My oh my, you love to see it. That said, Raiko is keeping it to within a stage. He's one bad stage away from getting back in this. Oh, 4-chain-6 combo, yes. Yes, I saw that coming a mile away. That feels pretty good.
14.
That feels pretty good. Oh. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but this is the fastest Blaine pace that we've seen, like, all night long.
Yeah, if you can be on sub 5 leaving Blaine, you are putting yourself in a good position to sub 10. Sub 10 seems to be the standard for really good times. Just haven't gotten any of those sub 9s, and I suppose that's not too surprising. You probably, even if you're an elite player, you probably only have maybe a couple % chance of getting a sub 8. Like, I know it took me about a few hours of grinding when the qualifier started to get my first sub 9.
Like, yeah, even I can grind for a few hours and sub 9 like a handful of times. That's probably out of at least 20 attempts. So yeah, it's definitely not a super achievable time by any stretch, and just puts into perspective how amazing we are seeing things from FFR here. This is definitely a good pace. He has extended this out to the patent pending 2-stage lead. Okay, guys, 2-4 combos. Made a 5 combo from that.
6 combo.
You love all the combos. You love seeing all the combos. No! No leveling! No leveling! Why?
Leveling!
That will allow Raiko to make up some ground. That 15-second Tracy will go a long way in that regard.
Frustrating for FFRPro. But still maintaining a pretty good pace. It's still on sub 10 roughly. But who knows what these last 4 opponents are going to have to say about that. Definitely important that because he's still playing for average time, and this is his final run, presumably, to affect his average race time. Richie, oh my god, Richie to go into a 5-chain and then just having an insta clear, and then finding another one, chaining out the garbage. He is.
That's
probably
rude. Oh,
probably
no.
The stop time. Oh my gosh.
What?
The stop
What
time meant
even?
the time. Oh my gosh.
What even is stop time anymore?
It doesn't mean anything. It's like it's dark matter.
Oh no! Now Richie's short on being topped off, and a 12-second Giovanni from Raiko. He's on the comeback.
Ah!
Oh my goodness! Seems like every time we subconsciously count Raiko out, he finds a way to.
Oh my god, Richie! What are you doing? See, if you see the shock lots showing up, you are having a bad time.
Wow!
Oh my god!
Wow! That feels so bad, man. That feels so bad. Okay, Raiko's showing off now. There were some slides there.
I think Raiko might be going for the swag because he doesn't feel like he has a good chance against FFRPro, but it's possible that that's helping him. He has to play riskier in order to beat FFRPro, and
All right, okay, maybe we spoke a little too soon. Now you have to wonder. That 14-second Lorelei, now you really have to wonder. Oh. Well, one stage ahead, 2 stages to go. We expect FFR to take this, but with that kind of flub, well, it's
10 seconds. No.
Oh, is Lorelei still gonna make this interesting? Yeah, Raiko's Lorelei still made that interesting.
Bruno was one swap away from making things really interesting. And let's see how Gary goes here. He was going to set up those hearts, but noticed that he didn't have the purples beneath them, so he found a different setup. Unfortunately, he is not... Gary has the purples lined up immediately.
Why?
Out of all the possible block combinations, he had the one, I guess. But you got some pillars here, pretty topped off, and yep, that's gonna do it.
There it is.
What's about
there it is.
Roughly a 10:26 or so.
Lock that in officially. Raiko put up such a close effort at the end, but alas, no, that's the wrong button. Alas, it is FFR getting the third Pokeball and the win banner. We'll see Raiko try to swag it up. Ah, not quite getting the X8 chain.
Made it interesting for sure.
Oh, yes. Yes. That is the only way that match could finish. That is the only way we could finish that. That's an 11-11 from Raiko, and yeah, Raiko did not disappoint with his performance. I think that was his best average race time of the night. So he's got to be a little proud of himself for pulling that part off at least. But it is going to be FFRPro with the 3-0 victory, advancing his record to 2-0 in the group, and officially locking up first seed in the group. And that is not the only thing that it means, is it? It is not the only thing that it means. It also means that Lightning, with his 1-1 record, will also be moving on in Group D to the final stages. This is more or less what we expected to see from this group, but certainly was a fun ride getting there.
Oh, I had a lot of fun just going through these matches in one night, and the marquee matchup, Lightning versus Raikou, was everything we expected it to be. I think that's what we were looking forward to the most tonight, seeing which one of those two would win to get into main bracket. But just a good little bonus that Raikou versus FFRPro ended up being a little more competitive than we thought, and we definitely saw that FFRPro is mortal, at least when it comes to hard mode, but he's not going to have to worry about that anymore. He's going to have to practice. He's going to have to learn some New Orleans voodoo magic to try to break through on V-Hard. Because that category, as we know, involves dark and mysterious forces.
I still have the record in that category, and I still don't know exactly what I'm doing. That's how. That should give some perspective on how different V-Hard is. It's we've got our mixture of late game hard mode and then early game S hard towards the end. It's weird. It's weird. We might be able to get into that more when we get to that point in the tournament. But congratulations to FFRPro and Lightning for moving on to our double elimination bracket, and Raiko definitely did himself well in this one. It was a good showing from him. He can leave this marathon session with his head held high. This is definitely a good showing from all of our competitors in this group. Really, they all did well in their own ways. So, Tayman, what's your final takeaway from what we saw in this group tonight?
I think looking back on it, the thing I enjoyed most was Raikou being such a crowd pleaser. I think he's showing off his deeper roots to the speedrun community, and he has some marathon experience too. And he was really playing for the crowd. I think he knew early on that he didn't have much of a chance against FFRPro, and it was closer than we expected. But he kind of had some fun with that expectations. He was going for the big forky strats. He was going for the swag chains and pulling off a respectable amount of swag, to be honest. Like, those are... He was going for some 1-frame and 2-frame and 3-frame tricks, and I definitely had a lot of fun seeing those, because I'm going to be totally honest. Like, when I first met Puzzle League runners at SGDQ 2017, my first impression was that these guys are dripping with swag. They will tell you every time if they get the frame perfect trick or if they get the 14 shade. And it is one of my favorite parts of the Puzzle League community. So really appreciate Raikou furthering that legacy. And just enjoyed watching him and everyone else play. And looking forward to wrapping up group stages and seeing how brackets are going to turn out.
Oh boy, do we love our swag, and we definitely got to see quite a bit of it tonight. So yeah, I think we will go ahead and get out of here on the note to tune in definitely to this channel on Saturday. We have a match scheduled for 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday in Group C, with Karaoke and the Tetris Attacker making his tournament debut. He is expected to be the second player to come out of Group C, and this match will go a long way towards cementing that. It would be the clincher for Tetris Attacker if he were to win that match as expected on paper. But we know how much paper matters in this game, so you will not want to miss that on Saturday. And make sure you join us on. Make sure you join our Puzzle General Discord, especially for tomorrow. Tomorrow is this game's 20th anniversary, and I personally am looking to celebrate with a special Friday night race session that we often try to do on Friday nights. But I want to do something just a little bit different with tomorrow's session. I want to do an easy to S hard race because we don't see that category enough. It's just we start on easy, then we beat that, go to normal, go to hard, then V hard, then S hard. It shows you everything that the computers have to offer, and possibly more than you care to see. So.
I was about to say, like, people are going to discover how easy mode is not very easy.
No, it's not easy to go fast in at all. But hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow night, and we can have that experience together.
Do you want to set a time for that while we're here, just to make things a little concrete?
We'll have to coordinate that with all the interested parties, but we tend to start somewhere around 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern, and I see us trying to do. I can see us trying to do multiple races of that because it is a special night for our community. It's a special night for the game, and the game's special to us. So we want to try to do something special for it. I don't think we'll be able to prepare any sort of broadcast for this channel, but just hang out with us on Discord, and we can make those arrangements ourselves. We can make those arrangements between us, and we'll just hope to have a fun time with what is ultimately a fun game. Enough rambling about that. People need to go to sleep, myself included. So,
yep.
Let's say our goodbyes for now. For Tayman and everyone else at Puzzle General, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, I need to sleep. I mean, thanks for watching.
Take care, everyone.